Hey, what's up guys, welcome Poland's Garage. So here's gonna be a quick review about my 1984 Cadillac Eldorado coupe, and it's just basically gonna be just a quick walk around. I purchased this car not too long ago, and I want to show you guys some of the interesting features, I guess, and quirks about the car, just like really quickly within 10 minutes. So let's begin. So here's the body of the car. As I said earlier, it's a 1984, which is basically a brick on wheels. All the lines are sharp. There's shit tons of chrome basically on the car. Literally, you can see chrome everywhere. It doesn't even have real rims. Those spokes are just hubcaps. They're all four there, which I'm very happy about. It looks pretty cool. They have the Cadillac logo on them. Starting from the front, you obviously have this massive grille, massive bumper, and massive square look of the car. 4 headlights, 4 turn signals. You also, for each of those turn signals down there, those ones the turn signals, you have a little running light right here, and each time you turn a turn signal you have one of those on each side, and it reflects basically like on the side of the road, so you can get a little bit better view, I guess, at night, which is, I guess, kind of cool feature for like how old it is. It actually works pretty well, so that's pretty cool. Sadly, this one is missing Cadillac emblem. I will try to find one for it to buy it, and paint is kind of fucked up right here. Someone tried to repair it, but they didn't do the best job. Obviously it has the little Cadillac logo right here, the blue registration plate, the blue California registration plate, which looks really cool. I've never had a car with blue plate before. There's a little thing missing right here, but that's whatever. It has so much chrome when you look at it. You have all this chrome that starts right here on the fender. It goes all the way around the car, all the way around, across the roof, and it goes back to the fender on the other side. So that's pretty crazy. It's like the I can't even pronounce the trim level of this Cadillac, but it looks pretty cool to me. I like the blue. I believe it was repainted at some point of its life, but it doesn't look too terrible. All the original stuff, like the mirrors, everything is there. You have the Cadillac logos on them, which looks really cool. As I said, it's basically a brick on wheels. Everything is shaped sharp. When you see at the window how it goes in the back, it's almost perfectly flat. Which the window, actually the window is not flat, but it looks almost flat, which in my opinion looks pretty cool. From the back, you just get this amazing look of the trunk and the back of the Cadillac. In my opinion, this is so beautiful when someone drives behind you, or when you drive behind, a Cadillac like this. You will obviously never miss out this is a Cadillac, because Cadillac logo, you open it here, it locks in place. You have a little keyhole. It has that trim level emblem right there, another Cadillac logo, and of course another Cadillac logo. So you have 3 Cadillac logos in the trim emblem just from the back of this car. You have some reflectors in the bumpers. They do look pretty cool. One of the coolest features of the car, in my opinion, is the gas cap. You open it right here, you have the gas cap in the back. I think this is so sick. I don't know, in my opinion it looks really nice. It's just a cool feature. As it's a decent trim level, it also has doesn't have the whole vinyl roof. Right, this is vinyl, but here's the other piece of metal that go across, and there's obviously more fucking chrome, more chrome on the windows, chrome around the door panels, everywhere. Chrome antenna that sadly doesn't work, doesn't go down, but more chrome at the bottom of the car. This one sadly has a dent right here, which not a big deal. It should be pretty easy to pull out. Fix the chrome, just make it look nice, get a repainter right there. I will think about it in a little bit, later. Big surprises, all of those besides one on the driver's side, on the front, it's all there. Most of them are always missing, all those pieces. All this shit is usually missing. Everything is here, which is a big surprise and big thumbs up for this car. Alright, let's move on to inside. You have those cool door handles that you don't just pull, you press and it opens the door for you. When you open the door, you can just see how wide those doors are. They're ginormous. After all, it's a 6-seater car, but and it's a two-door as well. That's probably why they made those doors so wide. but it should be easy for everyone to go in. The pull-out handle is pretty cool to close the door. It like retracts back in. The door handle is a little chrome trim. Obviously, you have your automatic locks, automatic seats, both the windows and the mirrors. The mirrors are not electric; they're like cable-driven. So all this is connected to the cable. Let's start from the back seat because there's not as much to show. And obviously, the amazing part about this car is the 80s. It has ashtrays for days. There are ashtrays everywhere. One here, one on the other side. There's another one on the passenger side, and there's one right there. So there's 4 total of ashtrays in this car. It has a little headrest right there. Not big deal. Really cool thing about the car, it has those like side lights that still work. Obviously, you have those little map lights over there that they turn on from the switch, and you have another Cadillac logo on the inside interior light. Obviously, more Cadillac logos on the seats. You close it. Surprised you don't have Cadillac logos on this. I don't know why. Maybe because they were redone or something. I don't know. But I was missing the carpet, so I just put 2 of those floor vents. I mean those floor mats. It has the period correct, basically Cobra CB radio, which is kind of cool. And the CB sadly is not hooked up. But the cool thing is literally everything is original. All those climate control and all this stuff works. I will show you guys in a second. We're gonna move to that. But the steering wheel looks original, kind of bent up, but it has the Cadillac logo. It's not cracked or anything, which is cool. You have your sun visors right here, just needs to be cleaned up, and you have the second one right here. Basically, you open it, the light turn on, and you have a switch right here if you wanna adjust more light or less light, which is pretty cool feature for a 1984. You have little lights right here. You see they do work. I'm not sure. Oh, you turn off like this. Okay, I guess this is it. You can put you have obviously another Cadillac logo in here, and you can put your garage opener, which is pretty cool. And moving forward, now both of them turn on. I have no clue how. Is it? Okay, it is. Perfect. Let's I'll start a car for you guys. So you get two keys for it, both of the Cadillac emblem on it, one for the door, one for the ignition. The ignition is right here. Pretty simple. It gives you a little beeping noise. Car starts right up. This is your fuel tank. Basically it tells you just only the fuel only and 5 of something, let's say. I don't know, it's 5 gallons or what it is. But you have your basically your speedo right there, your meter right there. Your speedo right here is obviously electric. There's no RPM gauge on this car, but this is your fuel range right here, which is pretty cool. And you can switch it to metric. Yeah, basically this is your metric right here. You have 109 kilometers, I guess, and 19, I believe it's liters of fuel. I'm not sure, but you can switch it obviously right there back to mileage, which is what I'm using right now because I'm in the States. And you have your info sender. This is where this gauge right here and this one right here is where it shows you whenever like you're low on, you know, coolant and stuff like this, like your check engine time period ones and stuff like this. This is right here, as you see, everything works in this. This is your instant average. Well, right now it's 0 because we are idling, but you can do to fuel used. And since I reset it, I use 8.9 gallons of fuel, which is pretty cool for 1984. This is advanced. You have your radio, of course. Oh, sorry, your climate control right here. Obviously, your cooler. It's automatic too, as well. No knobs or anything. And here is your radio. Still works well. It's a Bose radio, so it's a high trim level, together with the Bose speakers. I'll shut off the car. You don't need it like idle. When you open the glove box, obviously you have some of my shit in there. But You have little cup holders right there. They're kind of useless, I guess, but I mean, it's cool that they are there. If you're trunk popper, you just press it right here, and now we can move to the trunk. Oh, also one more feature. Of course, it has cruise control right there, which is a pretty cool feature. High beams, low beams, and dimmer. Also, it has a steering wheel is movable, up down, as well as if you undo this, move backward, move forward. Perfect. And you can lock it in place using this thing right here and lift this up to make you go out easier outside the car. Also, here's the front ashtray, so you have a cigarette lighter, as well as you have the seat controls right there, and you have cigarette lighter in there, or right there, sorry. So, I mean, besides that, everything's kind of simple in the car. And we're gonna move to the trunk to show you guys the trunk. We see pop it. You can open it with the key, but I just pop it from the inside. It's easier. We see there's nothing under the floor of this car. It's basically all metal. I believe there's fuel tanks under there. You have your spare tire right here, kind of in the middle. You have your jack sets behind the spare tire. You even have the original instructions how to replace the tire in your vehicle, I guess. As you can see, everything stays in. It's all dirty. I didn't get a chance to clean it, but this is cool. I showed you before. It just for a fact, so you can see how it is. It sits on the inside. It doesn't lift or anything. That's about it for the trunk. Close it nicely, and yep, that's about it, guys. This is all the basically the quirks and features of this car. It has also it has automatic transmission, 4.1 liter V8, which is the smallest V8 you could have basically get in this thing. It has 135 horsepower, nothing amazing, but this is not a race car. Don't forget about it. This is mostly a cruiser. It's comfortable as hell, and it's just a nice cruiser. You can daily. You have AC, you have radio, everything, power seats, or you can just have a classic car to drive around from time to time and enjoy it. So if you guys enjoy, this is it for now. If you enjoy, as I said, please subscribe my channel, leave a like below, and stay tuned and see you in the next review, maybe next video.